How do you make up for the disaster that was the Note 7? Well, it's simple. You just make sure that your next flagship is awesome. The Samsung Galaxy S8 is here, and let me just get it out there. It's awesome. Take a moment and look at it. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah, I'm in love with this phone. What's up guys, this is Rupesh from Beebom.com and I've got hands on the all-new Galaxy S8. The new Samsung flagship brings a number of new exciting features and changes. So what are we waiting for? Let's talk about 7 exciting Galaxy S8 features. Before we get started, let me tell you, this is not a review. It's just a brief overview of the exciting features in the Galaxy S8. So let's get started. You've probably heard this already, but I'm gonna say it again. The display on the Galaxy S8 is stunning. While Infinity Display is just a fancy word from Samsung for the almost bezel-less curved display of the S8, the display looks so gorgeous that I have no qualms to call it that. There are no bezels on the sides, only minimal bezels on the top and bottom, and with no branding on the front, it just looks seamless. The QHD Plus AMOLED display with HDR support features the always on feature, and it's tall with an aspect ratio of 18.5:9. There are also the cool edge panels available a swipe away from the curved edge of the display. Let me make this clear. The edge-to-edge display on the Galaxy S8 is enough to make you buy the phone. Trust me, it's that good. The ill-fated Note 7 introduced the iris scanner and it's part of the S8 as well. In fact, Samsung has gone ahead and also added facial recognition. The iris scanner works perfectly, even with my eyes, if you know what I mean. And while Android has had facial recognition in the past, Samsung's implementation is pretty great because it's insanely fast. In my brief usage, I found it to be very fast. I certainly like it. While the rear camera on the S8 remains the same from the S7, the front-facing camera is where the action lies. It's an 8-megapixel f1.7 camera sensor with autofocus. This makes the S8 the first ever smartphone to pack autofocus in the front-facing camera. Plus, since it's an f1.7 camera sensor, you can expect some really well-lit selfies. In my short usage of the device, I really like the selfies taken with the S8. If you love taking selfies, you're going to love the S8. Another first for the S8 is the fact that it's the first smartphone to come with the latest Bluetooth 5 technology. So what does this mean for you? Well, Bluetooth 5 is less power intensive, has almost 4 times the range than Bluetooth 4.2 and supports 2 simultaneous connections, which means you can play music from your S8 to 2 Bluetooth earphones. Goodbye audio splitters. You can check out a detailed article on Bluetooth 5 to know everything about it. Samsung has tried its hand at voice assistants in the past and it's not giving up yet. The all-new Bixby is here and the S8 features a dedicated button to activate it. While it is a voice assistant, voice control is not available on the initial S8 units and it's said to be coming in the future updates, which is kind of weird. Right now, like Google Now, it has a dedicated page of its own on the home screen, where there are cards for alarms, reminders, activities, news, weather, etc. There's also Bixby Vision, which lets you point the camera at an object or location to get more info on it. It does work, which makes it a nice addition. The Galaxy S8 also features Google Assistant, so there's nothing to worry about. The Galaxy S8 gets rid of the capacitive and hardware navigation keys, and I could not be happier. They're now on screen, but Samsung has included a pressure-sensitive home button, like the Force Touch on Mac and iPhones. So there's haptic feedback every time you press it, which makes you feel that you're pressing a hardware button. It has some uses too. For instance, in a full screen app, you can force touch on the bottom of the display to bring up the navigation bar. The haptic feedback certainly makes it very cool. I've never really liked the TouchWiz UI on Samsung smartphones. However, I quite like the Samsung Experience UI on the Galaxy S8. It seems like the perfect mix of functionality and good looks, as Samsung has really cut off on the gimmicks. There are various customizations and themes, obviously, and there are also handy features like Samsung Pass, which is a password manager, Samsung DeX, which lets you use the S8 for a desktop experience, Samsung Cloud, and more. Also, I really like the new clean UI and the icons with a wireframe design. And did I mention that the phone is amazingly fast, which makes the user experience much more appealing. Just so you know, the Samsung Galaxy S8 also features a headphone jack and a non-exploding battery. So far. So how do you like the new features in the Galaxy S8? Do let us know in the comment section below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Also, we will be bringing a detailed review of the Galaxy S8 soon. So subscribe to our channel and make sure to hit the bell icon to get notified. Well, that's all from my side. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.